So it's been some time with the wine. It's been sitting there for a while. Those are glass jugs, and they have the wine that we've pressed back in the fall. So Rob, you're here. Let's look at the wine. What's happening?
Isn't it exciting?
It's been this way for months.
Yes. It's aging. It spends a long time after the pressing and the end of fermentation just acting chemically, sitting on its own. There actually is a lot of chemistry going on that we can't see that changes the flavors from young, which means kind of aggressive, wouldn't feel so good, wouldn't taste so good in your mouth.
Kind of puckery?
Yeah, to more gentle, more of the flavors that you want to have.
Happy wine.
Happy wine.
Oh, and there's a fan. That's the fan for our fridge. Oh, and it went away. So this is really the most dynamic and exciting part of winemaking.
Absolutely. It can go on like this sort of excitement for months.
Months. And it's been months.
Months.
All right, so what else can we do to add to the excitement?
Well, the other thing that's going on is, since we're using glass, most winemakers use oak barrels to do their aging.
Most winemakers, like commercial, fancy, they have lots of money to throw at it, sort of winemakers.
Yes, you will often see wine barrels around, and that's kind of the elegant look of things. That's to help it age and allows a little bit of oxygen to get to the wine to help it to kind of regulate the way it ages. It also gives the wine some flavor, some oak flavor. And since we're just in glass, we don't get it that way.
Because we're cheap.
We're cheap. So here's what we use.
We're really cheap. We use
oak beans.
Oak beans. Woohoo!
Look like dye.
Well, not dye, like dice.
Yeah, dice.
Yeah, yeah, we're not going to die from that.
No.
No.
Good.
Right. Yeah.
So that's they're in there, and actually they've been in there so long, a number of them have sunk. And
well, it's better than disintegrated, so
that's true. But we are pulling some of that oak flavor out. It doesn't necessarily help the aging of them, but it does give the flavor that you kind of expect. So
now, do we know what the wine tastes like?
Every now and then we'll taste and see what it tastes like to check when to get to the point of bottling.
And how do you know when it's time to bottle?
When it tastes like you want to drink it.
Ah, so if you'd be willing to drink the whole jug, then it's time to put it in a bottle.
Yeah, although maybe not drink the whole jug at once.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Like sands in an hourglass.